You're Sperp back with another video, and AMC had their mystery movie Monday, and the mystery movie I got to see was American Fiction, and I was really surprised by this movie. Not to say the trailer looked bad, but I can see a lot of people being like kind of iffy just watching the trailer. So essentially what American Fiction is about, it's about Jeffrey Wright's character as Monk. He's this guy that writes books. He's an author, but he's not as popular or what he wants as far as being a successful writer or author. A lot of his books are flopping. He's not really catching anybody's attention. There's a lot of things going on in his family life. You have Tracy Ellis Ross playing his sister, Lisa, and they are very close. Sterling K. Brown is in this as well. He plays the younger brother, I assume, out of the three. He's very much his gay brother that also is dealing with a lot of things in his own personal life, on top of, their mother being sick. There's a tragedy that happens very sudden in the family, and Monk has to kind of deal with his writer's block and also the fact that he lost someone in his family, and there's just all this traumatic things that are happening back to back, but also there's some good things that come into his life, like Erica Alexander's character, or as I will always know her as Maxine Shaw from In Living Single. She plays Coraline in this, and she's this person that just comes into his life, and they start to kind of kick it off, and it's definitely like the more romance side of the story. But this movie has definitely got a lot of satire, but it is a lot of drama in it, which when you watch the trailer, you're thinking like, oh, this is just going to be like a spoof on certain things. But no, it's a lot of things going on in this movie that are very fascinating, considering like what kind of goes on now in real life with a lot of people and just content creators in general. So what ends up happening is, he's trying to figure out how to pay for this, pay for that, even asking his brother, to just like kind of pitch in on some of the bills. And there's this one character that Issa Rae plays, that she's getting a lot of shine. She is publishing a book that's just going crazy. It's like really going well with the critics, and Monk starts to read it and just read little bits of it, and he's like, this is trash. And it's really about how these white corporations just profit off of black trauma porn, all this stuff. And it's a very fascinating way how this kind of story comes about, because a lot of this movie is dealing with Monk and his family drama and his inner personal demons and whatnot, but he ends up messing around, just making a book that's just what people want to like kind of see, or these people within this I don't know what you would call it, the people that just like write these books and stuff like that, and what gets the big headlines and whatnot. He writes his own under like a fake name, and it just blows up. And now he has to kind of play this other type of character that is a racial stereotype, and he hates this. He absolutely hates this. He tries to do everything he can to just like kill this, because he's like, he doesn't want this to be put out. He does not want this to be praised. He just feels like, yo, we could be way more than this. But like the whiteheads at the top, man, they're just loving it. It's like even getting elected to be nominated for awards and whatnot. So there's a lot of interesting things with this movie that I really liked, you know what I'm saying? And it's more so to do with the family stuff. you know what I'm saying, than what's actually going on with the books and, them dealing with that. Even though that's a very important part of the movie as well, I just like how those two kind of collide in a way that they are able to interject a lot of humor in here. Not too much to make it feel like it's silly in any ways, but it's very I'm quoting this from the movie, raw and real. You know what I'm saying? That this really does go on, not in just in the books space, but just in entertainment in general, where these bigwigs just profit and leech off of just black trauma. Overall, I really enjoyed this movie. Definitely got some laughs in there. And I like that there was somewhat of a full crowd. Not all the seats were filled, but it was damn near packed in there. All the performances were really dope. The emotional beats, like Jeffrey Wright really did a good job in this role as Monk. And the rest of the supporting cast did a fantastic job as well. If you do get around to checking this movie out, let me know your thoughts of it in the comments below. I don't want to say too much. That's just my quick thoughts on the movie after watching it. I hope more people go out and support it. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a really dope watch. There's a lot you can kind of get from this movie as well. But anyways, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.